Well, a former refugee from Sudan has launched a campaign to help Sudanese refugees by selling African coffee. He says the project provides financial support to Sudanese refugees with the objective of making them become more self-reliant while also creating awareness about the needs of refugees. Manyang Riath is founder and director of the Humanity Helping Sudan, Ethiopia project, and he joins me now to discuss this initiative. Manyang, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you for having me.
Now, first, just share with us, when you kind of came up with this idea, and what made you think about it?
Well, what made me think about this is there are 60 million worldwide refugees, and the big topic has been Syria. Yes, there's a problem in Syria, but in 65 million refugees, there's over 3 million in Sudan. No one talk about it. But to bring awareness to this allowing coffee, the 734 coffee, so when people see about refugee, about this 734 and drink it, they will learn about the refugee crisis, because this coffee is about the story of refugee. This is a Sudanese refugee's story, and that's what I'm trying to bring to America, bring it to store, bring it to social. People see refugees as people who are looking for help. They don't see that they can be social enterprise. My idea is that, I want to be social enterprise for refugee, not just getting a free stuff, but actually having a thing that I can sell to people. Yes. And then when they read about it, they can know about it.
So indeed, many people take coffee, so therefore when they buy this coffee, they see the face of Sudan. It means a lot. People always want to know how exactly is this money that is, generated from selling this coffee getting to those refugees or to the programs that help the refugees?
Well, we are part of Humanity Helping Sudan. We've been operating there for since 2008 as a part of Humanity Helping Sudan. The goal now is more about, the goal now is more raising awareness than the money itself. But when we go to Sudan, we want to build a school. We want to build like a trade, not a school where you go from 1, 2, 3. We want to build a vocational school where you can learn about electrics. And that's where the money going to go there. And we are actually going to go there to build it, not just, sending money there or all this kind of thing.
Now, we know that so many of those used to be called lost boys, you're one of them, and you're no longer a lost boy, have started so many different programs. How do you ensure that all these programs are actually well coordinated so they're beneficial and that people locally can actually connect with these programs and make sure they work for them?
Sudan been struggling since 1950. Before I even was born, there was war, and there was war when my father was alive. This 27 children lost their family. They run. I'm one of them, but the lucky of them were brought to America, about 4,000 of us. So, and when I call 734, mean the geographical coordination of that region, but also 734 mean that among 27, when we come to Ethiopia, 7,000 children die. So the 7 actually mean two things. Is a 7,000 lost boy who die. We want to represent them in that coffee. In the region where they die there is also the refugee that live in that region. That's what 7 all mean together, the coordination of that region. And that's what that means. Now we need to come together. I understand that, as we grow in refugee camp. But at the very end, we are from Sudan. We are from southern Sudan. At the very end, the best thing we could do is to come together and work as one group.
Very quickly, and I didn't mean to ask you a political question, but how does the situation in South Sudan, for example, complicate what you're doing?
Well, it's really hard. I wish the fees should have been there. I wish the people in Sudan should just come together. I really wish that, the development, we're struggling so hard. We live outside, I live Sudan since I was 4, and when I went back, I was happy to have a place to call home, to meet friends. But now it goes back. It affected me because I'm taking people back every time, and it's just hard.
Well, let's hope somebody listens, and hopefully your program helps many more people. Thank you very much, Manyang. Well, that Manyang Riath is the founder and director of the Humanity Helping Sudan, Ethiopia project.